As the great philosopher Katie Heron of Mean Girls once said, math is the same in all languages. Math Mundo is an up-and-coming application that aims to teach math in all languages. A critical problem we face is the issue of education access for refugee and migrant youth. They can't become a lost generation. They need the tools of education to rebuild and contribute to a global society. According to the United Nations High Commissioner on Refugees, there are 7.2 million school-age refugee youth around the world. But only 3.2 million of them have access to any kind of formal education, leaving a whopping 4 million out of school. Another critical issue is the lack of retention. With each subsequent education level, school enrollment levels drop dramatically. Muhammad's words must serve as our muse to find a solution to this dire issue. You must learn and study because we must rebuild Syria one day. I leveraged my technical skills in mathematical modeling to help with market research as well as software development. This software development helped grow MathMundo as a concept and ultimately into a viable company. Using Mathematica, which is a mathematical modeling software tool, I was able to visualize data from the U.S. Department of State's Bureau of Population, Refugees, and Migration. Through my models, I have been able to rationalize the need in the marketplace for educational tools for refugee youth in the United States. As you can see from the October 2018 arrivals, a vast majority of refugee arrivals are from Africa, closely followed by Europe, China, South Asia, and Latin America. When I continued to model November through January data, I could see that the distribution of individuals remained a constant stream. Armed with this market data, I was able to come up with an entrepreneurial idea, MathMundo. MathMundo is an iPhone and Android compatible application that assesses the level of math skill a child or adult already has and helps them pick up where they left off. MathMundo will guide students from elementary math all the way up to higher math, such as calculus. The major kicker of the app is its array of languages and its interactive games. We plan to roll out the first phase of the application in Spanish and Arabic. Not only is the educational tech industry booming right now, but by solving this critical need, we can empower thousands of people to reignite the spark of education they were forced to leave behind or find it for the first time. Let's go global with MathMundo. I'll give you a brief overview of the technical prototyping and development of MathMundo. I used the interactive tool MIT App Inventor to create a functional and aesthetically pleasing prototype of MathMundo's interface. I was able to personalize various aspects of the GUI, or graphical user interface, to fit the brand of MathMundo, which is both educational and inviting for all to use. I was able to draw upon my experience building GUIs from scratch in a Java Integrated Development Environment, or IDE, known as Eclipse. These concepts helped me add functionality to my layout by adding button listeners to buttons and developing a click-through path for the application. My next steps are to include interactive drawing and animation through MIT's App Inventor software, as well as critical mathematics pedagogy in multiple languages. Moving forward, I would also like to extend my application to work across platforms, particularly on tablets such as Google Chromebooks and iPads. Over the course of the past few months, I have conducted customer discovery for my venture. Customer discovery entailed calling dozens of educators across the country, as well as sitting in classrooms that regularly interface with technology to teach students critical grade-level concepts. One such educator I reached out to was an educational technology specialist through Google who consults with teachers in New York public schools. He mentioned to me that Chromebooks are increasingly used to supplement a teacher's lecture by providing practice problems through platforms that share instant feedback. I have also sat in on ESL, or English as Second Language, instruction at a local elementary school, where I viewed how tablets help second language students grasp concepts quickly and cater to their needs. I would like to make personalized feedback a staple of Mundo's user experience. The tablet format would be predominantly marketed towards school systems, and the application format would be marketed towards individual users, such as parents who would like to provide supplemental education for their refugee or second language speaking youth. I am also considering a desktop version of Mundo for future work, which could serve as the perfect platform for homework assigned by educators. Mundo has the potential to have a huge impact on many students' lives. As I mentioned earlier, there are at least 3.2 million refugee and migrant youth who currently receive formal education who can serve to benefit from Mundo's supplemental instruction. If we take a cross-section of this group, those who have moved to the United States in the past year alone, we can see that the tremendous positive impact we can have in the United States as well. Mundo is 100% committed to innovating and improving upon software and functionality to have the greatest positive impact on users. Refugee youth can arise from tragedy through education. Mundo can be the vehicle that helps them do so. Thank you for watching.